Hello everyone. Wait for a couple people to get in here before I start going. So actually I'm going to reset my corn header real fast just for the other combine. So it's right next to it. Nope, no, that's not the corn header. This one. Alright, so we're going to be harvesting soybeans with the 9570 STS John Deere and the 630R header. Actually, I found this combine the other day and be running beans with it today. And I am going to be getting a new soybean texture, but this is the best one out there for now. But we're going to be running these soybeans and getting the rest of them off the field. And then after this field, we had to switch over to corn and get the corn off. Because this is our last field of beans, being they dried down first. And this is our first field, our last field of beans. That was planted, so I'm doing it last. But I found someone else was using this 9570 and I went out and tried to find it. I want to put a bin extension on it, but I'm not really good with doing that kind of stuff, so we'll see. I'll still be using the S690 a lot more, but this is just a another combine that I can use here and there. But we'll be harvesting all our corn with the S690 because this combine couldn't hold a 12-row header, I don't think. I think the most you could run is an 8-row, which there is an 8-row header being released, I think, but it won't be for a while. Just gonna run inside for a little bit till the end of this headland pass. See, the corn's almost ready. Still shows it's in the growing state, but won't be long. Alright, now, while I'm here, I'm just gonna dump off into the semi-truck. on Facebook that I'm live real quick here so we get some more people in. Okay. Got that message put out so people know that I'm live. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna go back on this side. I don't know why we get such low frames when we're in the cab like that. I thought I sold that machine. No, I didn't. Okay, this combine caused a lot of lag for me. I gotta download the new updated version of it. And I'm still getting crappy frames. Maybe that's why. Huh. I don't know what that is. And these bean fields I have planned to go into corn next year. Just no-till corn. And the corn fields this year are going to go into winter wheat. And the wheat fields are going to go into corn. Alright, I'm just going to go to the end here and turn around. I'm not going to go all the way to the end of the field. Oops, wrong button. There we go. And we will be working up the cornfields with the diagonal wind pro-till. Just to break down the corn stalks a little bit. The beans, corn can be drilled right into beans without any issues. His bean stubble is fairly light. But the combine's actually really quiet from inside the cab. Surprising. It's a good thing though. But I tried recording the mod review earlier today with the Challenger, and my mic was muted the whole time. So I'll re-record that tomorrow and get it out for you guys. I recorded it, got it uploaded. I kept it as private, and then I watched it, and I'm like, there's no audio. And I realized my mic was muted, so I'll get that fixed. These beans aren't yielding that very well this year. So if I was comparing these yields to real life bean yields, I'd say we're getting like 40 to 45 bushels to the acre, which is not that good. Normally you'd want like maybe 50 to 70 bushels to the acre, and right now we're getting about 40, I'd say. But there's really nothing I can, well, I could fertilize more, but we will be buying the 8820 Titan John Deere combine probably tomorrow, just as a fun little old combine to use. So we'll have 3 different combines. The S690 being the most used. Probably the 8820 will be the least used, but it'll still be fun to use over here and there. This combine is out there. Just type in John Deere 9570 STS and click on images under Google, and it will bring the mod up. But yeah, we'll be running this combine for the rest of the meetings. Do one more pass heading down here, and then I'll make one straight pass to the end. This field's not going to take too much longer to finish. It just takes a while because you're going back and forth all the time. It's long. But this is the area on Goldcrest Valley where it is the field that grows into the American flag colors, because you can see the stripes over there. So I might plant this field with hay, just so I can get the American flag out on here, at least some of it. Might clear some of the trees and plant stuff there too, depending on where the flag grows in here. But yeah, we've done quite a few passes. We're only at 50%, so these beans are not yielding very well at all. I was hoping for better yields, but we didn't get them. But we have, I think, we don't have that many fields of corn this year. I only planted a couple. So we'll get those knocked out and get that corn loaded up into the bins. I won't be selling any crops right out of the fields this year. I'm going to store them and then sell them throughout the winter. I gotta take a load of corn or two to the ethanol plant right out of the field, but other than that I'll be storing the rest. Alright, we don't have too much more to go on this field. I think I would guess this is a 30-foot header, because of the 630R. I would guess it's a 30-foot. I'm gonna go back and get this part once I get to the end of this narrow part. But I do like this bean texture. I do think it is a little bit dark though, but it's one of the more realistic ones that I've seen. I had someone who was fixing it up for me, making it a little bit lighter color, but he hasn't sent it to me yet, so I'm assuming it's not done. I'm waiting for that. Get it replaced for our harvest season next year. But I'm not using the auger wagon on the 9R. There's no need for it. I'm not getting astronomically high yields where I'm unloading the combine all the time. I can usually run to the semi with the combine and be fine. I don't need a auger wagon carting back and forth. But yeah, this is the best STS series that I've seen out there. There's a few of them out there that are just awful. And this one actually works and it looks decent. But the S690 will still be my combine of choice. For what? For harvesting. Just because of the size and how good it looks. That's why I'll be running that one. I'll be using this one every here and there though. For smaller fields. But we're only at 80%, and I've done almost this whole field minus 3 headlands. And this is our last field of beans. And then I've got a couple fields of corn to do after this. I do like the look of the chopped straw with the bean stubble. Looks pretty cool. We might be able to fit this whole field into the combine, being the yields are so bad. And with beans, you don't have to follow the rows like corn. You can go in any direction, being this is a, like this kind of header, you can go in any direction. But with the corn head, you kind of have to follow the rows, unless you have a row independent head, which not a lot of people do. I know, I think Geringhoff makes a row independent head. Which in farm sim, it doesn't matter which direction you go, it'll still harvest. But if you're trying to speak in realism, which I like to be as realistic as possible. And we will be able to fit the whole field into this combine tank. Which, if I put the bin extension on it, we'll be able to go even further. And soybeans are done for the year. Now, if the corn is ready, we will swap over to the S690 and put the corn head on it. For some reason our header trailer got down into the ditch here. And it's upside down. How the heck did this happen? Does this combine have a hitch on it? No. Great. Okay, so I'm gonna have to, I'll just reset the combine and everything, and we'll get the stuff all sorted out. So, I'm just gonna go here. Nope, not the T800. We don't want to reset that. S series, no. Here, S9570. I'm gonna reset the header and the header trailer too. There's the header. Oh, no space. Well, we'll come back and get that later. But now we gotta take the beans. I'll just leave the tarp open. We'll take the beans to the silo and swap over to corn. Which, if you're wondering, this is the Trinity belt trailer on the in-game mod hub. It's a really nice trailer. But our silo that we're using is up at the main farm up here. We'll be, we have corn, no, beans, wheat, and canola stored at this farm. And then our corn will be stored at the farm by field 21. Because we have one silo there and 3 silos here. And I took the corner Okay, let's see if I can get this backed in between these two machines without hitting the power washer, the 9R, or the International. Formal, sorry. I did it. Now I just gotta straighten out. And try it again. And we'll be spreading fall fertilizer here with the Dion 345 soon. Once we get the corn off. Okay, got beans going up into there. Here's the S690. I'm gonna put the... Actually, I'm gonna sell that International combine because we don't need it. I'll be buying the John Deere 8820. Is it back here? No, it's at the front. There it is. We'll be selling that because we'll be using the 8820. But I'm just gonna get this header put on the trailer. Alright, that's on the trailer. Now I'm gonna hook up to the corn head, which I might get the auger wagon for the corn, but I don't know. How many fields do we actually have to do? We have field 21 and field 25 is all the corn that we have. So I'm not going to get the auger wagon. It's only 2 fields. We can manage. But I'm going to go to field 21 first. I'll knock out 25. It's small. But this is the John Deere 612C header, 12 row. I'd like to get an 8 row for the STS series and maybe the 8820. If not, if I can find a 6 row, I'll use a 6 row on it. But I shared a page on my Facebook page earlier today. Ross W is going to be releasing a John Deere 9400 combine, which is an old combine. So I'm looking forward to that. I think once he gets the 500 likes on his page, which he's at close to 400 now. So if you guys already haven't, go like his page. So we'll be getting a pretty nice combine out of it. And he has some pretty nice stuff there too. Oh wait, do I have soybeans in the combine? What the? How do I have soybeans? And it won't let me unfold the tank either. I think I broke the combine. I'm gonna drop the header off. I'm gonna have to sell and buy this combine because apparently I broke it. Harvesters. I believe it's this one. So we're gonna have to reset that again and drive it. Yep, we can unfold this comment. For some reason it glitched out and it had soybeans on it. Alright, back to the field, and we can unfold the combine this time. I'd like to get a 16 or 24 row header for this combine, but I don't know of any that are out there. Apparently the corn already got. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fast time a day. And it rained. And I'm gonna wait for the crops to dry out and try this again. Why is the corn not ready yet? It's autumn. Okay. I'm gonna try the oats. Because the oats should have been ready a couple months ago, but I'm trying out this machine just to see what it does. So now, are the oats withered? No, they're ready to harvest. Apparently you just can't swath oats with this thing. Okay, so that was a waste of time. Sell this thing. Oops, wrong machine. Okay, so now let's hop back into the SX90 and fast time another day. Rained again. And it rained again. Wait for the crops to dry off. Check the menu. Corn is ready to harvest. Let's go. Which we probably won't plant much corn next year on here either. Probably plant more beans. Okay, the header seems to be floating just a little bit. Pick it up just a little bit. There we go. It's not floating as much now. Yeah, it has been, Bryce. You haven't been here in a while. But I do plan on replacing the corn chop straw texture if I can find the old one that I'm looking for. And, oh, that's cool, Bryce. But if I can find the texture, I'm going to replace the stubble texture, or the chaff texture, whatever you want to call it. Just because this one looks kind of plain. But, I don't know, how do you guys like this corn texture compared to the other one that I had in? The one before this was just the standard one, and this is from Lincoln Creek. I kinda like, I don't know, I like both of them, but I wanna see what you guys think. And a lot of our beans that we planted this year on here were double crop soybeans. 3 of the fields were double crop. Because I harvested off the winter wheat. Oh, that's another thing we gotta do. We gotta plant winter wheat. But I harvested double crop soybeans in midsummer, and then well, no, I planted the beans in midsummer and harvested the winter wheat at the same time. But then I just got the beans harvested actually just before this field. But I think I'm going to plant some cover crops and winter wheat. But we won't need the auger wagon for this field anyway. I might use it for the next field, but I don't know if I will because it's a long transport for it. Except I don't know if we'll be storing any of our corn this year because a lot of it might go to the ethanol plant. But I'll probably end up storing some of it. This one's not multiplayer. I'm thinking this will be a single player game, but I mean he might join here and there. And then we have a multiplayer server that I have the mods for, but I just haven't gone on in a couple days that we're gonna be playing on. It's a dedicated server with a couple other guys. 60%. I think we'll be able to fit this field into the combine. Nothing much. Been pretty busy with school and stuff like that, but done quite a few streams recently. I've got a mod review that I want to record tomorrow. That I already recorded today, but the audio didn't work and I had my mic muted. So I have to re-record that tomorrow. And there will be a mod review up tomorrow afternoon. Actually, I haven't said anything about this, but I do have a second channel where I do post that kind of stuff. I haven't posted anything all summer because I just forgot. And, but I do have a second channel, but I haven't done anything with it in a while. I think it's one of my featured channels on my on this channel. It should be under featured. But the growing season is over now, but it might be something to do for next year. But looks like I'm gonna have to run and get the semi-truck. I'm not gonna be able to do this whole field. I'm gonna turn over here and get the stuff that I missed. Whoa, that was me. No, I haven't, actually, Bryce. I've wanted to, but I haven't really gone out and talked to anyone about it. I'm supposed to go up to a farm whenever it dries out and the beans are ready to go. And go up to a farm. And even though they're not hiring, I'm just supposed to get my name out there and get it out there so other people know I'm looking to work for someone. But I'm supposed to go up there and run the combine and just talk to a couple guys about it if it ever stops raining. And we got a full combine, so I have to go grab the truck, which I was hoping I wouldn't have to do for this field, but looks like we're gonna have to. Well, actually, the truck's right here. I can just hop into it. Yeah, that's cool. There's actually someone I'd like to talk to about me that he's an older guy, and he just has a small farm. That I'd like to talk to him and see if I can learn from him, work for him maybe a little bit, help him out. But he does corn and beans, just 2 small crops. He has a pretty good set of equipment too. But here's the field. We're only gonna get about 1 and a part loads into this trailer, and then go on to the next field. Get in here again. Get this unloading. Yeah, I mean, I've seen him outside a couple times. I just gotta stop in and talk to him one day. See if he's wanting me to work for him or help him out. But this first load of corn here will be going to the ethanol plant. So I can get some distiller's corn for the cattle. Oops. There we go. Yeah, I've never had any family or that's directly linked to farming. My grandpa used to work on a farm, which is the one I'm going to just to ride in the combine. But now they have 3 sons that run the farm, so they don't need hired help. So I'm trying to find someone else that is willing to let me work for him. You get distiller's corn, you take a load of corn to the ethanol plant, dump it there, and it'll take time, make distiller's corn, and then you can go and pick it up again. You'll see it when I take the load down there. Which won't be for a while because I gotta harvest a ton more corn, but this is the last of this field. This field's really small, which I'm okay with. I don't mind doing some of the smaller fields. And we're done here. Now we're gonna work this field down with the diagonalman and plant winter wheat into it right away. The sooner the better. Combine's empty. Kinda gotta put in the pipe too. Forgot about that. Now we're gonna put this on follow me and at least get this to the next field. I might take a break and do a little bit of tillage right now, but we'll see. Yeah, of course. I'll do that once I get to the field here. I'll show some of my equipment. Truck's back there still. That's a good sign. Because follow me didn't screw up and drive into a ditch, like it usually does. That was one of our bean fields there. I got harvested. But like I said, all our beans are done. We just got this last field of corn to do. Which is right there. Field 21. Which that's the bin we'll be using for any leftover corn that is not put into the ethanol plant. Just gonna park this off to the side here. I'll pull it into the field once we get stuff done. Okay, so our first machine here, we have an 8RT, which I've barely used. I got the New Holland H8060, R4045 with the DN345 dry spreader, the Farmall 806, sorry, and on the Farm King auger, 7800 with the chopper setup, 9R and Kinsey cart. There's 8R, 9RX, Challenger, MT875E Stealth Edition, the Diagleman, and John Deere disc. The Versatile 310, the case baler with the rake, another rake, tedder, Minute-Kun Knight, the spreader, bale shredder, the 7530 with the mowers, Minneapolis Moline G1355. We got a John Deere 909M color buncher, Cat 555D skidder, and a log trailer. 4440 with a 6-row corn planter and a 20-foot drill. Semi truck, 7R, 4955, 9570 STS, and the 9 or S690. So we've got a lot of equipment that we use pretty much all of it, which is surprising. I'm gonna see what this 8-row planter's like. See if I want to replace my 6-row. And this might replace my 6-row planter. Might just replace my 6-row. Or I might keep the 6-row. I don't know. We'll get that reset. Hey, 4840. I'm gonna hop into the... Here, what crops is this thing set for? Okay, the crops it should be. But I'm gonna go pick up the 8-row real quick. No. These, bins you fill, you put the auger up on the top, and it'll fill the auger, or fill the bin through the auger. There's no problems with them. Alright, let's go get this 8-row, and then, we'll go from there. Yeah, I'll tab through it. I just showed him a minute ago before you joined. Actually, I'll see you at the reset point once I get there, so. But I'm thinking I'm probably going to put duals on this thing. Once I get back to the farm. This is on Facebook actually. I think it was in Farm Sim Anarchy it was released. But it's a pretty nice tractor. I like it. Yes I did. I saw him. Do you have the most up-to-date 9R though? That didn't look like the new one. But this is the 9570 STS that I was telling you about. It's a pretty nice combine. Then I've got a 30-foot header for it, which I have to reset yet. I gotta reset the header trailer for it too. Whoops, the header kind of spawned on my 8-row planner. But that's a 30-foot header there. Try to pull this planner out from underneath the header. Alright, I'm gonna reset that one again because that didn't really work out. Where is it? There. There we go. Alright. It's on KMN Modding's Facebook. It's so much better. This is the 8-row planner. I think I'll use the 8-row instead of the 6. Although the 6-row does have fertilizer incorporated. I don't know. I might use both of them. We'll get back. We'll put duals on this thing. This one plants the same crops. Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty nice tractor though. I'll be using it quite a bit for stuff. Just a bunch of random stuff. Yeah, this planner was released in Farm Sim Anarchy too. Somewhere in there. I downloaded these a while ago. But actually the 9Rs haven't been used that much on the farm. I've been using all the other smaller tractors. I've got quite a few planners. 3 of them. I've got the, I guess I'm not in the right spot quite yet. I got the DB60 and the 6 and 8 row planners. Can I customize? Will you let me customize this track? There we go. Rear twins. Let's see if I can get out of here without hitting something. Okay, we got rear twins on here, and I don't know. Do you guys like the look of the rear twins, or should I just keep it at singles? I'm kind of leaning more towards the single tires. But this is the 8 row planner. Yeah, I like the duals. They're pretty big tires, but they're not bad. I'll look in here to see if I've got anything that's worth buying that's new. Auger wagons, if the J&M was better, I'd be running that. This Brent's a good one. I might replace that Kinsey with the Brent Avalanche. I might. I kind of like the Brent. Actually, I think I might buy this plow here for the 4442, but we'll do that later. Because I don't want to drive all the way to the reset point again. But we got 6-row planter, the drill, and this planter. But I'll be using this drill next for winter wheat. Which has got some seed in it, but just pull it around front, get it ready. Won't be seeding for a day or so yet, but might as well get it ready. I'll park that there. Can take the auger down off the bin because we won't be doing any more beans. Fold this. Whoops, I gotta. There we go. Alright. Let's take this to the other farm. Yeah, this is the oldest tractor we have on the farm. Farmall 806. It's a nice tractor though, especially for running the auger. But I'm going to make the least amount of turns possible with this thing. I'm just going to keep going and then turn right. No, I don't have that tractor. I don't know. I kind of like Farmall a bit better. Of course, Alice Chalmers isn't that bad, but. Yeah, I like this. I don't mind red equipment. I'd prefer green, but red isn't bad. Oops, I gotta sell that belt. I was using it to load grass out of the field. Forgot to sell that. Yeah, if you can get FS17 for free, you're doing something. Cause just get the 35 bucks to buy it. It's not that hard. If you get it, yeah, it's not a good idea to get it for free, and it's not even possible. And yeah, buy it on Steam. It's 35 bucks. Or wait for the Steam sale this coming Christmas and get it on sale then. $35. Unless you get it on Steam sale. Then it would be less, but... Well, I mean, then you're not going to be able to get the game. Because you can't get it for free. So you'd have to get the money for it. Yeah, well, 4840 said if you try to get it off a site for free, there's a catch with it. You're gonna download something you don't want. Okay, so this is on the left side, so I'd want to park it like this. Yeah, that means I can hook up the... Alright, pick this up. All the way. Nope, the corn texture, I did swap it out. Someone from Lincoln Creek. Just copy it over. Yeah, I swapped out the corn texture. Yeah, Jacob, I can't help you there at all. You'd have to buy the game for yourself. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, the Platinum version does come with the South American map. It's all based in South America. Don't worry about deleting those 4840. Just leave them alone. Yeah, I'm here. But I'm gonna probably wrap up the stream here. I'll finish harvesting tomorrow. But thanks everyone who came out and watched the live stream, and I will see you in the next one, which will be tomorrow.